Good morning, everybody. It's Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I thought I would share what I made yesterday after I filmed what I did yesterday morning. I just needed to make another frolic block for a swap I have with my quilting group. That's a Facebook group. If anybody that watches is a quilter that would like to participate in swaps and stuff, just let me know and I'll give you a link to the Facebook group. Just private message me, okay? And so this is the block. It's a frolic block, and this one turned out a lot better because what I discovered, when you are piecing this one, you do not just press your fabric to the darkest fabric. This one you have to press your seams open flat like this, flat open everywhere, because you will have way too much bulk at all of these tips and points. So this one turned out a whole lot better than the very first one I made. And so now I think I've got 5 or 6 more of these I need to make for the swap. Everybody is making this block, or they're supposed to be making this block pattern, and it's supposed to be red, white, and gray. And the closest gray I had at the time was this real dark, almost a charcoal gray. So I'm hoping that's okay with the swap partners. I really love how this block looks, but it literally took me all day after I got off yesterday morning until about 2:30. So this one block probably took about 4 or 5 hours to make, because you have to be very careful not to stretch the bias, and you have to just make sure your seams match up, your points match up, so you get nice crisp clean point areas. So anyway, I thought I would share that. And that's going to go to one of my swap partners. Now, somebody asked what the die was that I had for the little envelope. And it is this Tim Holtz Alterations Movers and Shapers die. The SKU number is 657843. And there is the UPC number, which is 8. You always start, at least at Michael's, you put all of the numbers into the search engine. 8411820647990. And I got this one at Joann's for $8.97. See, there's their clearance tag. And it was in the clearance section. So you might want to check your Joann's. That's where I got this one. And then I bought one for Sherry, because she had mentioned that she would love to have it. And I happened to go in the Joann's down near our house where I used to be the manager, and they had another one, so I bought it and sent it to her as a un-Christmas present. Alright, then the other thing I did yesterday was I was looking for different explosion boxes, okay, and now I found this girl, and let me see if I can bring her channel up on my laptop real quick. I should have fixed this before I got on here. Actually, I'll look at projects I want to make, because I added this to my playlist for projects I want to make, and it will probably be the last thing on the list, of course. Let's see, can you change how they're listed? No, and I have like a million things. Let's see, can you search? I got my lamp right in my way. Yeah, you can search it if you hit on the little thing, explosion box. Like I said, I should have brought this up before. Well, there's my explosion box. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I wish I could remember her channel name. Aola DIY, I believe. Yes, that's her. AOLA DIY. I will put a link to her channel in the description box, and if I can find it, I'll do the video for her explosion box. Now, I only started working on this last night. I'll show you the paper pad I'm using. I did a cleanup of my stuff here the other day, and I discovered I bought 2 of these paper pads. So I'm going to try to start using this one up. I used a good bit of paper on this so far, and I've put all my scraps in a gallon-sized freezer bag. My base for my explosion box is this green paper that I got at Tuesday Morning. You know how you can buy like a whole bunch of cardstock? And this is really thick. Listen. Really thick. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of it for card bases too. Alright? So this is not complete. It's not decorated. It's been put together and the decorative paper added. But she's got a whole lot more, like she adds pockets and tags and stuff. So I still have a lot of work to do on this. But I finished this up right before I went to bed. And this is the box that I have so far. And I used some walnut stain to kind of hide that green paper. See, there's the green paper. I still have to put piece of paper down on the bottom, but I'm going to wait until the end. And I think the inner lid just fell off. So anyway, you lift it up. Yeah, it did. But there's an inner lid for a smaller box in the middle, which I thought was cool. So you have to make 2 lids, 2 different sizes. All right. And then this one folds out on each side. See how that folds out? And then it opens. And then this would have been on this little box like that. It's huge. This is a full 12 by 12 piece of paper to start with. And then this opens up and you get that much more. And this would be really fun to give to, like, if you were doing a family reunion, or if you have like a great-great-grandmother in a nursing home, you could get everybody's picture in this one. So to close it, you lift up this side and this side, fold this around. Lift up this side, fold this around. Lift up this side, fold this around. So it's all back together, and then you put the top on. And I absolutely love this design. This is so awesome. I highly recommend her channel. I haven't looked at everything on her channel, but I'm doing this shout out for her because I am in love with this box. I mean, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing how that opens like that. It's just, it took a long time. This is what I worked on just before dinner and after dinner last night. Right up to bedtime I was working on this, and I just love it. I think it's amazing. I will put the link to her how-to video. Keep in mind, her tutorial is entirely in high speed, but she does on-screen measurements. I did find one issue with her inner lid, and it needed to be a different size than what she had listed. The inner lid really needed to be 3 3/4 and score at 1/2, and I think she had put on there 3 1/2. It needs to be 3 3/4 just so it'll fit over the inner set of pages. So, but I'll leave her link, and that was the only problem I've had with it so far, is that inner lid. And I thought it was pretty cool. I'm going to utilize this for family pictures, I think, and keep it myself, because it is a lot of work. The last explosion box I made, I gave to my sister-in-law, and she put pictures of the twins' first year in it and gave it to their great-grandmother. No, their great-grandmother. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.